We're the Elwhas, and about 3 weeks ago we gathered in a place called the Great Blue Heron, which is in the Deeds at Camp Orkila. And what we did was we did a workshop and brainstorming ideas for this culminating project that we were supposed to have done. And so we brainstormed a whole bunch of ideas, and what we came up with was, like, for questions, was community, Orkila versus home, so like what are the differences, recreation, and outdoors / nature.
And after like a lot of discussion about what we wanted to do, it kind of took us a while to like land on a solid idea, but we all kind of agreed on focusing on community, and so from there that was kind of like our building blocks to what we've created now.
To get us started on our project, we really needed to get some solid information about the community, not only at Camp Orkila, but in the other islands around the San Juan. So we started off interviewing people in Friday Harbor on San Juan, and we got a lot of interesting responses about the community and the environment.
A few of those interesting responses involved community mainly, and the people who were talking about that, some of them didn't even know what they were talking about, but we could see that they were actually a big part of the community, and they were working at the time that they were talking to us on like construction of the streets or anything that them and the rest of their friends, family, and the people around them use.
After getting all this information, we decided that we needed to decide a medium to portray our project on. And there were a lot of ideas shot out, such as mosaic, lighting, or just a concrete, solid thing that we could come back to in 20 years. And that's why we decided to build this circle, because in 20 years we can come back to it and it'll still be here.
Originally we had planned to do a sort of a stump circle idea in Tracy Strong Field. That plan kind of fell through, but it did involve a circle of logs and some trees, and just a place to sit and meet with your group in your cabin. So.
When we thought about our medium, we talked about making our own benches, putting mosaics on them, creating a space that we planted a tree in the middle, and all these ideas were really nice and all, but they were kind of like big dreams, and we didn't realize what all that meant and how much we had to put into it to get those things until we talked to Dave, which introduced us to the ideas of like the technicality of what we were doing.
Yes, as I before stated, we met with Dave, and he kind of brought up the legal issues that we hadn't thought of. You know, if we plant a tree, are the roots gonna, disrupt the field? If we have benches, are they gonna be like a legal issue? Can kids sit on them without breaking them? Things like that. And so what we had to do is we had to come back together and kind of take the essence of our project, what we really wanted this to be about, and create a way so that we could use the time and materials available, and also have it so that it would be like a permanent thing that didn't have a lot of maintenance. So we shot for the stars, but we ended up landing on the moon, which is still pretty far out in space. So.
Someone who really helped us through all of this was Steve Miller, the head of maintenance here. He gave us permission to use this space and cut all of our wood for us and provided it to us. And we're really grateful that he gave us his support.
So basically what we've created is a place for evening circle, or just a place where you can just have downtime and chill with anyone or bond with your group. And what we've kept the same from our original plan is having benches you can sit on and just a general area to sit and having a centerpiece. But we've also changed some things too.
So the things we have changed from our original plan is that instead of making our own benches out of lumber, we had Steve Miller cut the logs and have him bring it up here for us to use. And also, we were going to have a big tree in the center, but that involves some legal issues. So we ended up planting a little bed here with rosemary and lavender. And we all created rocks to go around the outside of it. And later groups can add rocks to it and we just made a light dome to light up the night for evening circles.
So the kids completely came up with this project on their own. We gave them some great resources to work with, but they really took it in their own style, put their spirit into it, and I think came up with an amazing product.
Yeah, LDI 2.0 is a great program. Having kids for 3 weeks, and they're really receptive. We're able to bring all of our passions out and give them a full experience.
Elwhas!
Legacy.
Teamwork.
Memory.
Achievement.
Tradition.
Nature.
Community.
Explore.
Environment.
Courage.
Adventure.